Good day. So the next task we're going to do is the file sharing. So the first step is to install the file services here at add rows. Then let's check the file services. Click next. Let's check the distributed file system, file server, resource management, services, and Windows search service. Click next. Just leave it by default. Click next. Next. Then we'll be using the namespace one. Click next. Then let's check the local DC. Then click next. Then local DC again. So this is the summary of our installation. Let's install it now. So the installation is successful. Let's close this. And let's go to computer. Here at local DC. Users. Then let's create a public folders for academic department and administrative department. So let's create a new folder. Name academic department. Next, for administrative department. Then a university folder and installer folder. University and installer. Inside the academic department folder is the academic departments. So the first one is the basic art and sciences department. So we're done on creating folders inside the academic department. So the next is for the administrative department. First one for the registrars. So we already created academic and administrative folders, including the installer and public folder. So let's now create a subgroup inside the BASAD. Let's create a new folder. So the next step is to create quotas. Here at start, administrative tools and file server resource management. Then under the quota management, quotas. Based on this, the storage quota for each folder is 1 gig. So let's create a quota for under the users. First one is the BASAD folder. Under the academic department, BASAD, click OK. Then let's define custom quota properties. Say 1 gig. Then let's select the hard quota option. Then click OK. Then create. So the template name is, let's say, 1 gig. 1 gig. Click OK. So this is the quota that we created. Next for the EAD. The next is for the administrative department. So let's create. So let's create the quota also for university folder. And lastly, for the installer folder. So we already created a quota for each folder. So the next step is to configure the permissions. Here at Start, Administrative Tools, and Server Manager. Under the roles, let's expand the file services. And here at Share and Storage Management. So now let's create a provision share. First folder is the academic department, the BASAG. Click OK. Then next, then leave it by default. Do not change the NTFS permission. Then click next. Then let's check these two. Next, and let's configure this. Let's remove, then add. So the folder BASD is for the Basic Arts and Sciences department only. So let's center the user group. Check names. So this is the Basic Arts and Sciences department. So click OK. So the users can read and write. So let's check this change. Apply. Then click OK. So next, then click next. So let's type iScreen later. So leave it by default. Click next. Click next. And this is the summary. So let's now create. Then close. So the next folder. So the next is for the administrative department. Now we are done on creating provision on administrative and academic departments. So let's now create a provision for university folder. Okay, so based on this university folder where all domain users can access, read and write. So all domain users. So everyone can access this folder and they can read and write. Apply, OK, click next. Great. Let's close this. And lastly, for the installer folder. So based on this, only the administrator can access this folder. So let's remove this. Let's type administrator. Let's check the names. Here, OK. Then click OK. So full control. Apply, then click OK. Then click next. 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 Then create. So we are now done on creating provisions on each folder. So let's proceed to exclusion or excluding files on each folder. So based on this, all folders except the computer engineering folder should contain only Office documents. So here at File Server Resource, expand this, file screens. Then let's create a file screen exception. Then let's browse filter users. Let's start with academic department. Click OK. So select the files we want to exclude from screening. So let's check the Office documents or Office files. Then let's click the OK button. Okay, all folders except the computer. Okay. We allowed the Office files for academic. So next is for the administrative. Users, administrative, click OK. Then also Office files, then click OK. So for the public or university folder, university, click OK. You can also accept Office files, only Office files, click OK. Then next is the installer folder, expand this, users and installer, click OK. Only Office files, click OK. Oh, I didn't check this. Okay, let's click OK. So based on this, all folders except the computer engineering folder should contain only Office documents. So the computer engineering folder should contain all files except executable files. So let's now create a file screen for computer engineering folder. Under the electrical computer technology, click OK. So let's check all of this except the executable files. Since the condition here is computer only contain all files except executable files, then click OK. Then that's it. So now we are done on performing the task file sharing.